Bankroll Freddie was really about that life.
Bankroll Freddie, a well-known rapper from Arkansas, has been sentenced to 12.5 years in prison. It comes after he was convicted on multiple charges stemming from drug trafficking and firearms. Earlier this year, the rapper was found guilty on multiple charges stemming from a federal gun and drug bust that happened in 2022.
Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Tell a friend. Here we have another crazy story. Bankroll Freddie, Mr. Drip like this. Unfortunately, he's been sentenced, they said, to 12.5 years in the feds. That's so long. But unfortunately, Bankroll Freddie was just like his father in a sense. What they did, they basically love to make they love fast money, to make a long story short. How I know this because I heard Bankroll Freddie saying it in an interview. So the love of fast money, it comes along with going out of your way to make it. So unfortunately, Bankroll Freddie went out of his way to make money, he got caught. Now he's got to do his 12.5 years now. But I remember watching the interview with Bankroll Freddie. Bankroll Freddie said, you know what? I'm a millionaire. So I was thinking, if Bankroll Freddie was really a millionaire, why did he need to keep on selling drugs? But believe it or not, some individuals say selling drugs is just as addictive, or even more so than actually taking it. Unbelievable. Hear what he had to say. Crazy.
At this point, are you a millionaire?
Yes.
What does that feel like?
Listen, there ain't a lot of millionaires in this world.
So Bankroll Freddie, upon doing an interview, he said he's a millionaire. He asked how that feels. He said he feel blessed. He also said, you know what? There's not a lot of millionaires in the world, which I have to agree with him. So I'm trying to figure out, was he not satisfied with being a millionaire? Did he want more? It seemed like he might have.
How were you able to become a millionaire?
From trap to rap.
Became a millionaire from trap to rap. So basically, I was saying Bankroll Freddie was known to getting a whole lot of illegal money in the streets, just like his father, and he tried to transition, but it's very hard to
Out
transition
right now,
sometimes.
everywhere.
Number 2.
Trap to rap 2. Yeah.
Now, are you the breadwinner in your immediate family?
Yes.
Imagine that. Imagine being the breadwinner in your family. That's basically all you're doing is basically, saying, I decided to take care of everybody. Imagine that. Imagine you say, I'm going to take care of everybody. I'm the man. I got it like that. So unfortunately, if Bankroll Freddie was really living his life like that, that means he kept on having to have money coming.
What's that position like? Being the breadwinner.
It's a position I had all my life. I always been a breadwinner. I always took care of the family. I always been the one you can call and get help with anything.
But unfortunately, right now, Bankroll Freddie is behind the bars for 12.5 years, and no one is going to have the luxury of calling him to depend on him for any help because, he's in the feds. He's in a bad situation. Wonder why he never learned. I wonder why he never learned from his father's mistakes.
That's why I hustle. That's why I go hard for the family.
How easy or hard is that position to be in?
It's very hard. Because no matter how many times you give, the first time you say no, it's like you never did shit for nobody.
I heard that before. So maybe Bankroll Freddie, say, I don't ever want to tell anyone no. So I want to make sure I always have the money at all times. So that's why he kept on doing what he was doing. I'm assuming that's what happened. Bankroll Freddie said, I might get a phone call any day now. Someone's going to need some financial assistance. And I'm going to have to make sure I have it because I'm the man like that. Drip like this, drip like that.
So,
Any other pros or cons with that financial position?
what you
Bankroll Freddie, just like a lot of these individuals who say, you know what, who are on the streets, they're not that educated. They're actually not smart in any way, shape, or form. Because how could you be a millionaire but you still want to stay in the streets? When is a cutoff point? Bankroll Freddie was asked a question and he had no idea how to answer the question.
pros and cons?
Being a breadwinner?
What's pro? Like, break it down to me.
Yeah, are there any advantages or disadvantages of being a breadwinner?
Not really.
Imagine that. There's no advantages or disadvantages of being a breadwinner. I'm assuming that you gotta make sure you always have that money available at all times. Unbelievable. Bankroll Freddie. They say he got 12 years in the feds, like I said. So he'd be out in 2024, he'd be out in 2036. When you have no choice but to drive electric cars. Imagine that. If you're living in California, imagine that.
I don't try to take it to no advantage, nothing like that.
Ever get tired of that financial position?
Yes. For ungrateful people. Some people be really ungrateful.
So unfortunately, I said Bankroll Freddie, you know, he's doing his 12 and a half years. You know, he came out, you know, he did a few songs. He probably had about 3 or 4 good songs. You know, he had one with Young Dolph, you know, Q Money. That was probably one of his biggest songs. But, you know, Bankroll Freddie, he couldn't stay out the streets. That's his issue. Just like his father. That's what he said. So 12 and a half years, you know, he was accused of selling drugs. He was accused of selling drugs. You know that. You know, so make you wonder, did Bankroll Freddie really have it like that, or was he just pretending? I don't know. Maybe he wanted more. I don't know. He's greedy. But just like a whole lot of individuals, you know, they go out of their way to do crimes, and unfortunately, this is what comes along with doing crime sometimes, you know. The penitentiary. So hopefully some individuals will learn from Bankroll Freddie. Either you're gonna be in the streets or you're gonna be an entertainer. They say if you try to mix them, bring them together, a lot of times it doesn't work out. Most of the times it doesn't work out. Imagine that, it never works out. Till next time, they say crime don't pay, but I see him do it though. Unbelievable. Bankroll Freddie, Mr. Drip King.